Everybody, we have a screen in our way.
Just click on the banner on media asset site.
Oh, I see. Well, sort of.
It didn't go away.
So click on.
There we go.
Okay, never mind her.
Everybody, welcome.
Hi, everybody. We're not in the usual place. Where are we,
that's
Jay?
cool. We are in St. Louis this week.
Yes, for the whole week. We're doing some meet and greets down here.
You can see the comment on the stage. It's great. Who we've got on? Michael, good to see you. Michael signed up for Mackinac, everybody. So you should come with us because Steph Shank's going also. His sister, she's going to be the guide on that trip. So you will absolutely have a blast. Gary and Jill are on. Hi, Bree, from across the room. We'll see her in a second. Marilyn Nunn, good to see you all. Hi, Sue. Sue, I'm so glad you're on. This is so great. You're going to see a new space. Okay, so we are live from St. Louis. We are actually live from the Cornerstone Excited Experiences Travel Lounge. So if you're on from St. Louis area, maybe we saw you today at one of the tour parties, or you're coming to one this week. Maybe we're coming to one here. There's one on Friday. You can come and see that. We would love to see you, but we're going to do you a little tour of that in a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, right?
And we're going to have Todd on.
Yeah. Todd from
can-
Cornerstone Journeys,
you
Cornerstone
can
Travel Group.
Meet him, okay?
Yeah.
He's okay.
So we have a lot of people down here helping us this week as we get to meet all of our great guests. And so I'm going to turn this around so you can see who's all down here.
Okay.
Hello.
And there is Jenna, Bree, Steph, Mark, and you can see our special guest Todd. Todd, there he is. Why don't you come on over, Todd? So they are down here this week helping us, and then Mark is going to switch out halfway through with Brian and Cliff, and they're going to take the weekend. But Todd, thank you so much for having us.
No, thank you so much for being here. We're really happy to have you all. And we had a travel show today.
Yeah.
And then we have one tomorrow.
Right.
The next day and the next day.
That's right.
so we're spreading the excitement down here, and it is exciting. I'm really happy that our collaboration with Excite and Omaha and Kansas City, we're going to conquer the world.
It's so great.
Exactly. One state at a time.
It's true. Spreading so fast.
But we have conquered the world traveling.
Absolutely true.
Absolutely true. So
Todd, you're from St. Louis?
I'm not actually. I grew up in Florida.
Oh.
And yeah. So I'm originally from Central Florida.
Okay.
And my parents, they raised a family, and then in 1990, they were both from St. Louis,
Okay.
and so. In 1990, they moved the family here, but my older sister Kelly, it was with Cornerstone, and myself, we were out of the house already. So we were in the university. Okay. Kelly was married, and so there's 6 girls and myself. Okay, so all the younger ones moved here, and they moved with my parents, and they built a home here in St. Louis, and because my parents were from St. Louis, and so. They relocated here because my parents wanted to come back to this area. My grandparents were getting older,
okay.
And my great grandma Columbo was still living at the time, and so they decided to move here and be closer. And then when I graduated from the University of South Alabama, I decided there's no jobs on the coast, and I didn't know what I was going to do. So I moved to St. Louis, and it was when we had newspaper ads, before the internet. You all know that.
See how he touched me?
Yeah, no. It was before newspaper ads and or before the internet. And there was an opportunity. My mother found it, and she's like, "Hey, you love to travel. This company's. It was a big company. It's no longer around. It was called New Experience, and they said for 1 year you could travel. They only had a year of travel open, and I got the bug." You know how it works. Yeah. So, and that's what happened. I came back and I was like, I can do this and I can do it better.
Yeah, right.
And so I started Directions, and I was in the business for 30 some years. And then Cornerstone, I retired. And then 2 years later, Cornerstone evolved, and this is us today. So, but Cornerstone is getting so big that we wanted an opportunity to give it to an opportunity to grow instead of just shutting down in St. Louis, you know, and because St. Louis does have such great travelers and so much of a great community. And so that's really the two companies, Excite and us. When I started stalking Excite, like I say, when I
On tour
started
Tuesday, one of the reasons we're on tour Tuesday.
He would watch us every Tuesday. And
I
stalk
would,
us.
I would. They would never even know. So, but I came up in the middle of winter and talked to both of you, and I said, you know, hey, I want you to come into St. Louis, and this might be an opportunity for all of us. So it'll also allow our staff, who are all retired people that are travel-oriented people, to get out and enjoy going on the tours, but not having the business portion of it. And so this was an opportunity for us to partner and collaborate. So we're really excited. Really excited to have the opportunity for all of you to grow with Excite as they grow into new markets. So if you're from St. Louis on there, we're really happy to have you as well. So it's kind of weird watching y'all with me on here because I watch you every week. So, but
Hey, Dad. Hi, Vicky Coffin. Hi, Darlene. Good to see you. Karen, Debbie Douglas. Good to see you. Denise. Everybody's flying so fast through the screen. Stephanie's on. She said hi. She's sitting right there.
hi, Stephanie.
Todd, what's been one of your favorite tours that you've planned and taken?
In domestic, I will always say the Pacific Northwest.
Cool.
I absolutely love Oregon. It is one of my favorite states because it's so diverse. You have you have the waterfalls of the north up in the Columbia, Snake Rivers. Then you're coming down, you've got Crater Lake. We were talking with a customer today, and the coastline. I mean, when I go on vacation, that's where I go. I love being out in the Willamette National Forest and hiking and doing all of that. And so that's really a special place for me. And it was found on tour, just going through the states. I've been in every state.
Cool.
Every pretty
Even
major.
the small states?
All of them. Even the small states. And look how popular that is.
Yeah.
You got to get on the small states tour. That's an amazing tour. And then international, I'm a little partial.
It's Spain.
Well, no, it's going to be Italy first.
Okay.
But we do have a place in Spain.
Yeah.
So, but both of those are very, they're kind of homey because my family's from Italy, Italia, and then also from Spain. So, so those two. But yeah, I really enjoy going to those for vacations as well as, taking tours to them. So, but yeah, what is your favorite? Can I ask you?
Cindy, what's your favorite?
Yeah, Cindy.
Well, I haven't really been overseas at all.
Well, you've been overseas. You just stay in the United States going to Hawaii.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a big long way. Yeah. So.
I love Mackinac. I can't say enough about
I do too.
Mackinac.
Yeah.
It's a very relaxing place for me.
It's beautiful.
And I could go there every year. But, I want to do other things too. Like I'm going on the Rhine in September, and I'm
talk about going overseas.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
See, I know.
Yeah, and that tour is awesome because the itinerary that Excite has on that boat, it's just beautiful.
Have you been there?
Yes, yeah, and it's lovely. It's fantastic. So I'm really excited for you to go on that. I didn't know you were going on that. So. And what about you?
Mackinac also, I think, would say is definitely on the top of the list, but New York City has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
I go there every year,
Yeah.
at least once, and I love the excitement. I love the new stuff there all the time. I love seeing people's face light up when they see how wild that place is.
I love
how
it.
beautiful it is. And
I think that's really what fuels me,
Yeah.
Jay, when I can go to the same place. And it may not be my favorite place,
Sure.
right? But I love when I see all of the travelers come off of the motor coach and they're just like, this is amazing. That makes me the fuel to me. I love to see that. And that's what makes me happy, is seeing other people happy. It really brings me the joy in life. And I'm saying that sincerely. I just think that's just an incredible thing. And travel is everything. I mean, you could be stressed. And we have a thing right here in the travel lounge out there. Travel is the best stress reducer you have. I go on tour and I come back and I'm like, what was I doing? Do I really want to do that again? Do I have to cut the lawn? But it kind of takes you away from the everyday hub and bob, and it's just such a special thing. And I think that's why I fell in love with it. Seeing other people and just enjoying it. So,
Great.
and
I think we should show show the people his place.
I think we're going to.
Okay.
So we are going to do a quick tour of the travel lounge, and I want to talk about this beautiful space that he and his team have
Yes.
created.
Thank
It is. We just did it, so we are also just seeing it for the first time and are absolutely blown away by
Oh.
this gorgeous space you have here.
Well, it's
so
now
amazing.
it's now Excite Space. So that's we've been making it for both of us.
Yeah.
And as you can see right there,
Yeah.
right above here,
That's what
I cut that out of paper, and I didn't think I was going to get the sticker off. That was like a 3-hour event in itself. And I kind of shake. I have this little tremor. So I'm up there on a ladder, and then Sharon's here, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna fall!" And so yeah, it was an event. So really take a look at that. I'm glad you're featuring that on Travel Tuesday today. So
Okay, so I'm gonna walk with this, and I'll try to
Alright.
hold it still, and we're gonna follow Todd around. We're gonna start upstairs. There's 2 floors.
So just so you know, we decided in St. Louis to create a travel lounge, and we were just talking about it. If you have a space for your offices, you might as well open them up so everybody else can enjoy it. And that's exactly what we did here. And so a lot of our travelers here in St. Louis will come in. We're a retail space, but they'll come in, they'll have a coffee, they can enjoy a refreshment, they can learn about the tours. We have different tours that are presented here, as well as people come in for our day trip. So we'll have a day trip presentation here. We'll go out and see a district of the city afterwards on the motor coach, and we have the buffet here. We have great caterers that come in, and I'll tell you what, it's sometimes they're better than going out to restaurants,
Yeah, I believe it.
and they're buffets. So
And you have a
me.
baker upstairs.
What's that?
Do you have a baker upstairs?
No, that was here before
Oh,
the baker, but now we
okay.
have Excite Bakery cookies.
that's
You're gonna have to ship them in every week.
I know, we have to solve the problem.
Exactly. Those are dangerous. They're dangerous. So, but you always get those on every tour.
That's right.
That's right. So that's worth it right there. So anyway, this is our space. So it's our office space right here. And then we have a kitchen space. So when we do our catered meals and everything, they can use this space here. And then our storefront goes out here. So our neighborhood is a walk-in neighborhood in the Lafayette Square. I should say Lafayette Terrace because I'd be in trouble there. So Lafayette Terrace, which is just west of downtown in St. Louis. And this space is just our upstairs. So downstairs, we have more of an event space. So, and we decorated it with a lot of things that, like the Route 66, we all, by the way, I'm plugging it. We have 2 Route 66 tours coming up in May, and it's the 100th anniversary. So it's a centennial. So make sure you get on it because I'm really excited about it. And so this area here, I've collected a lot of Route 66 things, so it's a way to bring them in. But a lot of the things that you see in here, different travelers have brought us throughout the year, and they'll just offer it, and we put it up, whatever, and we find. And but yeah, it's been a great. Sometimes we'll have like a musician stop and they'll say, "Oh, can I play on Thursday?" That week, and so it gives them an opportunity to bring people in, and they'll sit here and strum on the guitar, and we'll just announce that they're going to be here, and our travelers will come. So that's really nice. So it's a good way to see people, even when you're not on tour. It's it keeps that family, that travel tribe together. So it's nice to see people, even if they aren't going on tour that week. And then we also have day trips. So our day trips leave from here. This is one of our pickup points. And then, so if you're in the St. Louis area, we do day trips. And then in Omaha, there are day trips there too. So those are online. So make sure you check out the website and click the one-day tours. I think some people are a little afraid to get their feet wet sometime, and that's a great way to start. Very true. It gets you out and you realize how beautiful the coaches are, and and you see people and friends, and it's great. So
Cool.
So this is our first level. Do you want to go downstairs?
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay.
So we put together this place in 24. We've been we renovated an old building, and we went down into the basement, which was really just a crawl space, and we decided to build out like almost a St. Louis style jazz club, and so we created the space, and one of our drivers, he built the stage up here, which is pretty cool. And we use that stage as our travel area. So we do events here. Sometimes one of our tour director will come in, she'll talk a little bit. We spend about an hour, we'll do that type of thing. And another thing is for Excite, when you come on an Excite tour and you're on a motor coach and you're going eastbound, You stay right up the street. Your hotel
Very
is
cool.
literally 2 minutes up the street right here. So
Awesome.
we're very close to your hotel. And so you stay. And so it's an opportunity for, to come by here too. Come by.
Yeah.
So it's a great place. So, and sometimes we do have team trivia days
Awesome.
here. So we bring in our travel tribe to do the team trivia, and we have a lot of fun on those days. We do music trivia and all different kinds of stuff. So, and it's nice because we can seat about 50 people down here in this. And if we do it in theater, then we do 70. We can get 70.
Really?
Here, so it's
Very
pretty
cool.
nice. So, and those are always really a big hit. So,
Yeah.
and then it also creates this area that we don't have to always go out to a hotel or something, and people can come in, pay, and things like that here.
Yeah.
So this is our travel lounge, and we do have a first floor washroom and a lower level washroom.
Very
So,
good.
Yeah, very important.
Very cool.
So thank you.
All right,
Appreciate it.
let's go back upstairs. We'll let this computer lead the way.
And there's all the beautifuls at the table. Yeah, and Cindy, of course.
Anthony.
The most beautiful, the matriarch. I love how I have to say that Jay always calls Cindy the matriarch of the family and company. I
Why do you
love
do
that.
that?
Are you not running the show?
My mother is the matriarch, and you're going to meet her while you're
Okay.
here. So she is. So
And your mom has
you-
passed away, so now you are the
Oh
matriarch.
my goodness, there's going to be 2 of them in the house.
We have to get the tiara.
Thank you,
somehow.
everybody.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so it's just so amazing. So we have several more tour parties this week, and Friday will be in the travel lounge here. And so if you are in the St. Louis area and you would come by, we'll be here all day. But the
Nice.
shows are
I
at
forgot, yes, and actually Excite, I'm coming back in because I want you to know that Excite is actually a sponsor for the Performing for Life show.
Right.
We raised $24,000 this year, and Excite is one of the
So cool.
sponsors of the
Oh,
show.
good.
So we're going to be there, and it's a big it's a big variety show. And so we'll be out there on Friday night and Saturday. And so
cool.
and it's sold out, so we're really happy. So
Cool.
Excite is a sponsor. That's a great way to give
You
back
have
to
to
the
do
community.
anything?
Thank you.
You have to get on stage.
You
and
have
do
to get
a
on
jazz-
stage. Yes, I got your tutu already. If I have to wear a leotard, you're wearing a tutu.
Okay.
Can you imagine? Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh my. So tomorrow, Wednesday, April 8th, we are at the Baldwin Event Center at 1 p.m. And then Thursday, we're in South County, and we're in the Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel on 4200 Mid-America Lane at 1 p.m. And then Friday, we are here,
Here.
Commercial Travel Lounge at 10 a.m.
Mhm.
And again, we'll be here all day. So come out and hang out with us. We'd love to see you all. And then Saturday, we are at the event.
Yeah, it's
YMCA,
YMCA, West
At the
County,
Y-
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield, YMCA
Yeah,
Chesterfield.
so they can come out and see it.
And you can come out and see us there too.
So lots going on, excited as you can tell. There's so many things happening. The office has been absolutely crazy. So many cool things going on. We've got a lot of tours coming up that I wrote down here that you should check out. We still have a few spaces left on Mystery Tour number 5. It's a great one-day tour. The weather's going to be gorgeous. It's really fun and funny to go do, so you should check it out. And it was a blast. We
And
went on
then-
it last year.
Right.
Well,
Oh,
you
you
were
did.
there.
No, I wasn't.
Are you going
there.
this year?
No,
Oh, come on.
I'm not going this year.
Okay.
I'd rather go to the Derby.
Oh, there. Okay, well, that's coming
And the
up.
Derby is next.
Yep.
And it's great. And we still have spaces. So if you want to see these beautiful horses, you
Yeah.
have to sign up.
We had 4 people sign up today, so it's not
Yeah.
too late. Let's do it.
And then we have the,
Pella Tulip Festival, that is May 9th. That is an absolute blast. It's a one-day tour to out and back. You shouldn't miss it. It's a great spring festival.
and then we had the Charleston, St. Charles and Herman.
Yeah. And we were just there. We were in St. Charles yesterday when we came here.
So cute. It's an incredible town, you guys.
Yeah.
Must see. Must see.
Do you hear that echoing?
It's the birthplace.
Oh my God, that's Mark.
That's right.
Everybody's talking at the same time.
But it really is beautiful. We went in there and we walked around downtown. It was so much bigger than I imagined it would be. It was so cool. It reminded me of a New England town, like a Salem or something. It was so cool.
It reminded me of Galena.
Yes.
Because it had so many shops.
Yep.
On both sides of the street. So you just got to try it.
And then we had the barbecue place that you would eat on that tour. You're going to eat at this barbecue restaurant, and it was epic. It was so great. I loved it. The sweet barbecue sauce was my favorite. You had the wings.
They were very good.
Very
Very good. And then we have Mackinac.
We had a lot of times for Mackinac today, actually.
And if you want to go to Mackinac, come on, sign up.
Let's go. Let's
go. We have some room left. You won't be disappointed. It's a very great tour.
Cindy
Great
is the queen of Excite. That's what Gloria said.
Oh, who said that?
Gloria Thompson.
Oh, Gloria.
I love it. Kathy Stone, hi. Okay, so guys, questions. We've got some time left today. That went quicker than we thought. So what questions do you have? Questions about what's going on with Cornerstone and Excite experiences? Questions on upcoming tours?
Questions about the girls in the back making a bunch of noise. Questions about Todd.
No, don't bring me up. I'm sightseeing.
Okay.
What questions do we have coming today that were really good at the tour party? We had like our solo traveler group. We had some people ask, hey, I'm a solo traveler and I'm looking for somebody to go with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're watching this right now, you're probably on Facebook. So you can go to our solo traveler group, Excite Solo Travelers, and there's over 400 people in there that are looking also to travel with someone. So you can go in there and you can type in the comments and say, hey, I'm looking for somebody to go to Ireland with. Does anybody else want to go? And then you can exchange phone numbers and then link up, and then you can get that double occupancy price instead of paying single occupancy.
Right.
You can always call our office too and get on the list if we're looking for a roommate. But the Facebook group is huge and a very popular place to find a roommate.
Right. And you can call it 24/7 Jenna's phone.
That's right. The phones are not a Jenna now. We have a new phone system.
24/7, everybody. Just thought you'd like to know.
That is a big thing we didn't announce. We have a new phone system. We went from one line with Cindy and I to 2 to 10. So now we have 10 lines. So we have a lot of capacity. And it is true. It does ring to Jenna's phone. Her phone basically rings all day. We had to buy her a new battery for the phone so it would stay alive all day. So I'm just kidding.
But
it does ring.
it's not 10 phones in the office. It's 5 phones in the office. And then 5 phones with different prefixes in different areas of the country.
Yeah. And so if you're with Cornerstone, you're calling the central office. So it's all one big thing. Cornerstone and Excite, all the calls come to the same place. And our team is learning and growing and, learning to answer the questions and everything. So, that's cool. What else? What other questions did they ask? Let's see. What guide is going on Spring Mackinac tour? What do you look that up? Okay, they're going to look it up for you, Debbie. Pat said, where will our pickup point be in St. Louis? That is a great question. We have several. So Todd's going to come back on and talk about the pickup location.
Here's Todd.
Well, if you're leaving on an air flight tour, it's always going to be at Lambert International. So we have 2 airports in St. Louis, commercial airports. We have like a Midway and a O'Hare. So the one we only use the St. Louis International. So if you're leaving from an air flight tour, that would be the airport. And then for day trips and overnight tours, we have the St. Charles area, which is going to be the Lewis and Clark landing down at the Lewis and Clark Boathouse. And then if you're in the West County, West Metro area, it's at the Cracker Barrel, which is at Fenton at Bowles, the one at Bowles Avenue and 44. Then we have here in South City, which is going to be at the Lafayette district area, right here at the Travel Lounge. And then we also have downtown. So if you're traveling on a motor coach tour, you can do that. And we also have one other that we do for our day trips only, and that's in South Metro, and it's at a commuter lot for Metro. So, and then that's where we go there. So we just pull into there for people that can't get to the other place. So, so those are our locations. And when they call, they can always just tell you their zip code or whatever, and plug that in and see what the closest is. So
that's great.
That's what we do as well. So,
Okay.
So yeah, so we try to cover all the areas.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like the Travel Lounge, this is one. You can park in the street, park in the back.
Yeah, you can come in, have a cup of coffee first,
Yep.
or water
Yeah,
or
that's
something
right.
like that, and
And it's also
say hi to Todd.
all the places have free parking, and they're all except as a park.
Got
it. Okay.
And they're all free parking, he said, and everybody can park there.
That's right. It's at your own risk, but they're all safe places.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
say.
same as all of our pickup
Absolutely.
points.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably
yeah.
the same as Omaha.
Yeah.
Where you're going.
Yeah, so I mean, the idea, people have asked like, okay, well, what's the plan? And the plan is we're growing in St. Louis with Cornerstone, and we're going to offer journeys from here. And so there'll be more bus tours from here. You know, because if you can do like we have a lot of tours that come through St. Louis, and that's amazing, and we're going to continue to do that. But it would be nice to like have a Mackinac tour that leaves from St. Louis, or like a Yellowstone that leaves from St. Louis, or a Balloon Fiesta that leaves from St.
Two
Louis.
extremely big places to go from St. Louis.
Yeah.
Those are two big sellers, Mackinac and Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were going to do more of those and more of those, just like we were doing in Kansas City. So we have tours that leave just from Kansas City. They pick up all around Kansas City. Same thing with Cornerstone. We're going to pick up all over St. Louis, get you on motor coaches and go. In fact, Navigator is actually coming down here with one of their coaches for
Right.
this tour.
We're taking the Route 66 tour from St. Louis on Navigator. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and yep, sure enough. Thanks to all of you.
So cool.
That's
Who,
great.
who says Steph Shank? Oh yeah. Oh, who's taking the spring Mackinac? Of course, it's Steph because Michael's going. Duh.
And then Alyssa's doing Kansas.
Fun. Where can I hook up with the Napa tour? Oh, Dad. My dad, you can. It's an hour from your house. You can drive up there.
Okay,
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Pam and John. Good to see y'all. Hey, are you guys gonna? You gotta go on the cruise with me next year. I put one on there, the Princess Cruise again. It's the Eastern Caribbean, and my mom and dad are going. So you gotta get on. Well, my mom and Mark. Dad, maybe you and Terry can come too. Go
Yeah,
on
you
that
might
trip.
as well have the whole family.
Yeah. Okay. Steph said he can't wait to meet you all, Cornerstone. Michael Shank said he can't wait to go to Mackinac Island. Jolene asked, how was the Chicago Mob Tour? I think it was a huge hit. It's a very busy trip. They had a little bit of rain, but they got to see so much of the city, so many amazing mob sights and sounds. They said the food was amazing. We have a new guide that trained with Paige, with two actually. So Alex was kind of the official guide being trained. And then we had Mitch Coffin with his wife, Vicky, on tour. And Vicky's an ambassador.
Mhm.
Mitch is like a shuttle driver / ambassador, now tour guide. He was like an unofficial trainee. So we had lots of help on that tour. And it was amazing to have everybody on the tour. And I think both of them are going to be amazing fits for guiding. So we have so many trips that we just continue to grow with our guide team. And it takes a long time to kind of get the rhythm of guiding and making sure you know how
Right.
everything rolls and to get out there and do it on your own. So we're happy to be able to have people on tour like that. So
Okay. Who else? I don't have my glasses, so you have to read it.
you're just winging it. Sounds great. Sounds great.
I usually have them.
Debbie said, thanks. Think we need a St. Louis trip, baseball and botanical gardens. That would be so awesome. You know, actually, when I was guiding, when I was a tour guide, I came and did 2 back-to-back tours to, I think it was baseball games, or one was a St. Louis City tour and one was a baseball game tour. And it was back-to-back, and it was 100 for the whole 6 days that I was down and back. And I could not believe how insanely intense, tired I was. And the bus never cooled down. So it was like 85. It was old buses. It was a long time ago. Oh my God. It was insane. And then you get out and sit at the baseball stadium in the 105-degree heat to get back in your 85-degree bus. It was a wild time.
That wasn't exciting.
No. That was years and years ago. But the guide. I was a
I
guide.
have to tell you.
Uh-oh, here he
because I had
comes again.
I had a friend that came from Florida. We went to the university together, and she came to St. Louis, and she's like, "Oh, I grew up in the swamp. Blah blah blah. No problem. I know heat. No problem." I said, "Oh no, you have no idea. When you get to St. Louis, even Kansas City, it's like swampland." I said, "It is so hot." Well, she came here, and we were paddle boating through Forest Park, the Central Park of the city, and she's like, just stopped and sweat rolling down her face. She said, "This is the hottest place I've ever been in my life." So I understand what you said.
it was
It's
crazy.
terrible. It's
It
crazy.
was
That's
wild.
why you go to Mackinac.
That's right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
This summer. And I know that Omaha's just as hot.
Oh my God. It's so crazy. We had 70 degrees last week and then we had snow today.
Crazy.
It's crazy. All right, everybody. Well, hey, we want to say thank you so much for joining us again on another Tour Tuesday. It's so great to virtually see you all. Our team is going to say goodbye.
Team?
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
And if you are with Cornerstone down here in St. Louis, we hope to see you at a tour party this week. Look them up online. You can check them out Otherwise, we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Can't wait to travel with you. Catch y'all later.
They're not gonna see me though.